Let's open our summary data section here, and I'm going to show you a couple other interesting formulas. The first one is sumif. So sumif is useful if you have a set of criteria that you want to be evaluated and then sum numbers if the answer is affirmative or negative. So as an example, if I wanted to say I want to sum up the net incomes only in the instances where the starting revenue number is 165,000 or greater. So what I would do is I would type in equals sumif. I'm going to select the range for my criteria, which is all of these possible options. I'm going to now type the criteria option, which is greater than or equal to 165,000. Close quote, comma, and then the range of values that I want to take the sum of. So in this case, it's this particular scenario. I'm just totally making this up, of minus 20%, and close the bracket. So what it's saying is that if the starting revenue number is 165,000 or greater, then take the sum of these numbers, and it's giving me this number here, 214,999. Let's just look at these numbers here, and I can see in the bottom of my screen that the sum of those is 214,993. So we know the sumif is working correctly. Let's try another one here. Let's try countif. Countif is going to work just like sumif, and in fact it can be used in conjunction to help me better understand the sumif. So I'm going to say countif, and in this range of criteria where I did my sumif, the criteria was greater than or equal to 165,000, close quote, close bracket, and it tells me there are 3 instances, which makes sense because I've summed up these 3 numbers. So I can kind of use sumif and countif in conjunction with each other. And the next one that I'm going to show you how to use is if and combined. So if and it allows for like multiple if statements and multiple criteria. So let's try building one together here. If, open bracket, and open bracket. So this essentially allows me to have 2 if statements. So the first one I want to say if this number, this net income number is less than 0, and also if this number here is greater than 100,000, close bracket, then return this value in the corner here, otherwise return 0. And I'm going to press enter. So I know that this if statement is true because I know that this is less than 0 and this is greater than 100,000. But let's just try changing these numbers. All of a sudden I get 0 there, and let's change this. Let's change that back, but try changing this here to be plus 5%. I also get 0. So I can see that this if and function is working correctly. Now this doesn't really serve much of a purpose, but this just shows you how to lay it out and structure it. So sumif, countif, if then, all very powerful for building financial models. Now one last thing, I'm just going to format as I always do. And I'm going to press F4 to repeat the action over here. That's sort of a shortcut for formatting. And I am going to group all these. And we've now got our formatting done.